Hi friends, my name is Sanjeev and today I'm going to discuss with you about Saturn Sade Sati, that is called uh, Shani Sade Sati or Sade Sati in Punjabi. So this is the 7.5 years of Saturn phase in a person's horoscope when he has to go through many challenges, difficulties. This phase is not that easy because this is a testing time for a person. Shani as a planet is not bad. The only thing about Shani is that Shani is a teacher, he's a taskmaster. So he prepares you, he prepares a solid foundation for your better future. So, I'll show you how this Saturn Saraswati is indicated in an horoscope. Uh, what happens during this phase? Generally, in his life, in his professional life, in his family or his health, and so on and so forth, and some remedial measures for this. So, Saturn is a slow-moving planet. So normally it spends two and a half, not normally, but exactly it spends 2.5 years of time in a zodiac sign, in a Rashi. So, and it travels through whole horoscope in 30 years time. So every person has to face Saturn Sadasati during certain age or phase of life. So how it is indicated in the horoscope is that when it enters the 12th Rashi or the 12th house from your moon Rashi, that is when Saraswati starts. Let me show you with this with a chart. Okay, I hope you can see it. So let's say this is a person's horoscope. I hope you can see it. Now, as we all know that Saturn has entered in Scorpio since November 4th, 2014, and it will stay there till 26th October 2017. So it enters Scorpio. So let's say Scorpio is 12th house from your moon Rashi. This is the person's moon Rashi. Moon is placed. And since Saturn has entered Scorpio, so this would be 8th house, 12th house, and Scorpio, zodiac sign or Rashi. So if this is Scorpio, this would be Sagittarius. Sagittarius, and this is Capricorn, this is Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, so on and so forth. So, since Saturn has entered Scorpio since October 2004, November 4, 2014. So, for the person, for the Sagittarius, the person who has Sagittarius moon sign or Dhanu Rashi, for them Saturn Saraswati has already been started. So, Shani has entered from Libra to Scorpio, and it will stay in Scorpio. It will stay in Scorpio for 2.5 years, and then it will come here in Sagittarius after 2.5 years, and then 2.5 years in Capricorn. So this is 12th house, first house, and second house. So this all 7.5 years would be called Saturn's Saraswati for Sagittarius Rashi. I hope you understand. Okay, so this 7.5 years is a testing time for a person where Saturn would check your mettle, that how strong you are. It'll put you through all the difficult times, in difficult phases, like it'll give you a lot of mental stress. It may impact your health. It may give you stress from your relationship, from financial matters, or you may sometimes feel disgraced because you won't be getting you're not getting that all the hard work you're putting in, and you're not getting the results, and you will feel frustrated. So this is the symptoms of Saturn Sade Sati. So it is not, like I said, it is difficult. It is considered, many astrologers consider, and generally impacts are not that good. Like I said, there are 3 phases of Sade Sati. First, which is divided into 2.5 years each. So first 2.5 years would be childhood for Saturn. Saturn would be in the childhood. So this phase is considered to impact mostly education, a person's education, and it may impact the person's parents. So his relationship with his parents won't be that good during that time, or parents' health may give a person stress. Or if he's in education field, he won't be able to focus. If he's a professor, lecturer, he won't be able to focus. Or if he's a student, he won't be able to perform good in education, because there are lots of stresses going on in his mind. And then comes 2.5 years of youth Shani. So normally when Shani is, so this is the peak time of Sade Sati, when Saturn impacts your profession, finance, and family. So you may get some challenges from your profession. Your financial situation won't be that good, and there may be family tussle going on with your spouse, or you may get some issues from your kids and stuff like that. And then comes the old age of Sade Sati. This is the last 2.5 years of Saturn Sade Sati, which mainly impacts person's health. So during this time, he may get some allergies, coughing, or he may get some infection or some diseases which will long like at least 2.5 or 3 years. So this Sade Sati is, or the 7.5 years of impact of Saturn is so strong. Even our gods were not spared. Our Hindu gods, or even the Pandavas, Raja Harishchandra, even Ravan, he was such a priest and such a literate person. Ravan was not spared from Saturn Sade Sati. So you know that Pandava have to go to exile because when Yudhishthira was going through Saturn Sade Sati, and it was not their fault. And Raja Harishchandra, he has to work in the cremation ground. Even he was a king during Saturn Sade Sati. And when Ravan Sade Sati came, his mind got so distracted, and he just and during that time Lord Ram was searching, and he kept Mata Sita in the prison, and his mind was totally out of control during that time, and he captivated Saturn. And he hung Saturn upside down in his cabin. And when Lord Hanuman came to release Sita Mata and went to Lanka, and he saw that Saturn was hanging upside down, and he released Saturn. And Saturn was so pleased with Hanuman's act that now then he blessed Hanuman that whosoever worship Hanuman would please Saturn. And this way, that's why we recommend that do Hanuman puja during Saturn's bad effect. So so these are the general how we read Sade Sati in a chart, how it impacts a person. And now I'll show you what are the remedies for Saturn Sade Sati. So like this Saturn Sade Sati has already started for Sagittarius Rashi, for the person who has moon sign as Sagittarius, since November 4, 2014, and it will last up to 26th of October 2017. So the best remedial measure I would recommend to them is that Uh, if they have time, they should recite Saturn's mantra. That is, so I will read that for you, and make sure that you recite Saturn mantra the same way as it's written. So try not to misspell the words, because it may impact. It sometimes affects other way around. So Shani Bij mantra is Om Shan Shaneshcharai Namaha. It's Om Shan Shaneshcharai Namaha. Om Shan Shaneshcharai Namaha. So you have to recite this mantra for at least 108 times. I will repeat it again. 108 time mantra. Om Shan Shaneshcharai Namaha. It will give relief in this period, and it will mitigate the bad effect of Saturn. There's another mantra, Bij mantra for Saturn, and that if a person has a time, this mantra has to be recited at least 23,000 times, and this is pretty strong mantra, and that is Om Pram Preem Pram Se Shaneshai Namaha. So I'll repeat it for you. Om Pram Preem Pram Se Shaniye Namaha. Om Pram Preem Pram Se Shaniye Namaha. 23,000 times. Other remedies include wear a ring of horseshoe. So that's a metal ring. You can get it from a jeweler, or you can get it from India. That is Shani. That is horseshoe ring. The other remedies include there are Shani Yantra. You have to energize. So how to energize the Shani Yantra is a different story altogether. Professional astrologer can help you with that. And worship Shiva. Okay, go to Shiv temple every day and offer milk to Shivling. So that is a tested and very good and very strong remedy. And then other remedy include feed jaggery and gram like gur or chane to monkeys on every Saturday. That is also helpful. And worship Lord Hanuman, or recite Hanuman Chalisa. This will help you a lot in Shani Sade Sati. So yeah, this was my a brief elaboration about Sade Sati. So if you have any question, you can email me or phone me on 604-783-1451. So I work, so that's why I have only Saturdays and Sundays with me to answer. All you need to do is you need to give me your date, time and place of birth and the questions you have. So I'll be able to help you with your problems, and I'll advise you with a very simple astrological remedies. Thank you and have a wonderful day.